middle of a field stand the lightning tree. Its limbs all torn from the day it was born, for the tree was born in a thunderstorm. Grow, grow, the lightning tree, it's never too late for you and me. Grow, grow, the lightning tree, never give in too easily. Down in the meadow when the window's free, a whispering queen in the lightning tree. Dreams come true when you want them to. If you want them to, then it's up to you. Grow, grow, the lightning tree, never give in too easily. Lightning tree.
What time do you call this? It's gone 7.
And to deliver a packet's rice. Bit of a pull for old Ranger, is that?
Aye, so it's anything that's not downhill, it seems to me. They should put a lorry on the round.
All right. Hey, gosh!
Oh, there you are. Late again.
It's Thackett's right. Old Ranger's not what he was.
Too true, he ain't. Nor you, I don't suppose. Do you know how much that horse cost him feed last week? £4. And how much did you deliver? 12 ton. You know, he's eating the profit.
Cheaper nor a Larry. Here, out of that.
And there's your wages, the stabling, the lad here. It's all got to be reckoned.
It's still cheaper than a Larry's.
Look, if you're so clever, why don't you run the business?
I should do and all, be right. It was me and your dad started this firm, not you.
Yes, but it was my dad made a go of it. He had the head for figures, God rest his soul, you didn't. I'm telling you, Ernie, it's time you packed it in.
Oh, no, you don't. You give your word to your dad to keep me on.
Right, for a reasonable time.
Before a witness you said that. That lawyer, Bendiger, he'll make you stick to it.
Well, I'm only thinking of you, you know that. You've earned yourself a rest. Take it easy for a bit. Enjoy yourself. Potter.
And Ranger?
Well, I mean, he's had it anyway, hasn't he? Put him out of his misery, I say. I've done with him.
Aye. That's what you clever fellas with figures do. Drive a creature till it drops and then have done with it. Over my dead body, that is. Over my dead body.
Dora!
Good morning, Uncle.
Good morning. There's a fellow coming up here tomorrow, name of Bendiger, a lawyer from the town. He wants to find a nice, quiet horse for his daughter. I don't think I shall be here. Can you let him try out Tammany?
What? To take away?
Yes. He's going to buy him.
Buy him? But
But what?
we don't sell our horses.
Oh, why ever not?
They're here to be looked after. It's their home.
If someone wants to buy a horse and can look after it properly, why shouldn't he buy it from us? After all, it isn't that we haven't got plenty.
Uncle! We can't.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Dora. We can and we will. Bendiger's a jolly nice chap. I've known him for ages. He'll give Tammany as much as we do. Probably more.
Oh, God. Now what?
Deep depression moving from the east, wouldn't you say?
Thunder by the look of it.
Yeah.
case it rains.
Something up?
He as good as said we didn't look after the horses properly.
Eh?
Oh, come, sure he didn't.
Yes, he did. He said some lawyer could do more for Tammany than we do.
Well, when it comes to legal matters, me lad, perhaps Tammany wants a divorce.
Hello, here we go again.
Dora.
Dora, I'm sorry. I was only kidding. What did he say?
He's going to sell one of the horses.
Tammany. It's a good horse. There's no need for it to be here.
Yes, there is.
Look, we've more horses than we stores for already. What are you going to do if a real deserving case comes along? A horse that really needs care. Turn it away?
Of course not.
Then where are you going to put it?
I just don't want him to sell Tammany. That's all.
Why has he picked on Tammany? Because he's so quiet.
Yes.
When's that lawyer chap coming?
In the morning. Why?
And if Tammany wasn't quiet, if he was frisky, say you fed him on oats from now on. Not just 3 feeds a day, but as many as you can get down him.
And kept him shut up in a dark stable all day.
Yeah. By the time that lawyer arrives, pow.
Oh, Steve, that's great.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? You go get the oats. I'll take him up to the top stable. It's darker. Hey! Hope the colonel doesn't arrive tomorrow. It'll stick out a mile what we've done.
He won't.
Can you see Mr. Perkins for a minute? He's here.
I'm supposed to be at that farm place. I'm late as it is.
It seems urgent.
Okay. Send him in. Well, Ernie, you keeping well?
Yes. Oh, yes. Not bad.
This is urgent, isn't it? I'm late and...
Why, yes, it's young Doherty. He's been on at me again about retiring.
Look, Ernie, I've told you 100 times, Doherty's promised. You'll retire when you want to, not before.
But there's horse, you see.
Horse?
Well, I can't work without horse, can I? And so long as I'm working, the horse will be okay. That's right, isn't it?
I've got to run, Ernie. Yeah, it's time you gave yourself a good rest, you know. Well, there's no point in you sacrificing your last years to save a horse.
Here, that lawyer's late, isn't he? What time was he supposed to be here?
Don't know. We can wait.
Daft, son it, Tammany. He's a quiet horse, isn't he? Well behaved. Now, any of the others, horrible great brutes. Of course, no one's going to come and look at them, are they? Oh, no, no. Only the quiet one. Hello. Somebody coming.
Well, that'll be that lawyer chap, won't it?
No, it's the colonel. I can tell.
I thought you said he wouldn't be round today.
Well, that's what he said. How was I to know?
Steve! Bendigo not arrived.
No.
And he's late. Tammany ready?
Yes, Uncle.
Saddled up.
Yes, Uncle. what are we going to do?
Nothing we can do. It's what Tammany does that matters now. Yep, he's here.
Steve, bring Tammany, will you?
God, just look at it.
Do we have to have the saddle so tight? They don't like it.
It'd make him more frisky. Whoa, whoa, Tammy. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wendy, you've met my daughter, haven't you, Colonel?
Yes, yes, indeed. How are you, Wendy?
Oh, very well, thank you. Is that the horse?
Well, yes.
Looks a bit wild. To me.
No, no. I assure you. Whoa. Hello.
Hello.
Whoa. Oh, Steve, this is Mr. Bendiger, and this is his daughter, Wendy, who Tammany's for.
Was. Oh, look. Well, I couldn't give Wendy a wild beast like that. She wouldn't know how to control him. Hey, it's like a bucking bronco. Look,
I assure you.
No, please, let us leave it at that. Very nice of you to have let us have a look.
Whoa.
Oh, but he's so beautiful, Daddy. Perhaps I could try and see it.
Yes, I could help.
Careful, Steve. Hold on to him tightly, otherwise he'll jump the gate and escape. Again.
Again? Tammany? What on earth are you talking about?
Oh! The time we were going. Come along, Wendy.
But look, Mr. Bendiger, I'm sure there's some explanation.
Explanation? It's easy. There's a saying. The way of a man with a maid be strange, but nothing compared to the way of a man with a horse when buying or selling the same. Come along, Wendy.
No, I'm not leaning on him. I just remarked it was time he was retired.
Well, now look here, Doherty, I have an idea. I've been up to a place called Follyfoot, where they take in old horses, retired ones. You know, like Ranger. What? Very well, then, like Ranger should be. Now, why don't you take Ernie up there and show him the place? They're a bit of a funny lot, and they act peculiarly. But if you can persuade them to take Ranger in, then I think Ernie's problems will be over.
Yes, well, it'll solve one problem, I suppose. No harm in giving it a try. Goodbye.
There now, Tammy. Did we rescue you from a fate worse than death, then? Yes, we did. And Steve nearly turned traitor on you, didn't he? Tried to ruin everything.
No, I didn't.
Didn't he? Just because of a pretty face. There. Now he's got all cross.
Yes, I have. You're acting like a spoilt child. Just because you succeeded in keeping Tammany, you think your troubles are over, don't you? But we're still overcrowded, aren't we? Just you wait till a horse comes along that really needs help. Baby, talk your way out of that one.
Howdo? You looking for someone? Aye, we were told you could help.
Ah, these your wages. Stay with the money. So much for that. Do you know how much that horse cost him?
Anyway, if Mr. Perkins likes what he sees, perhaps we could discuss...
Yes, of course. Come on in, have a look round. There is just one thing. We've no more room. We're full up, I'm afraid.
What is it? Do you have a horse?
Mr. Perkins there has got one. Should have been put out to grass years ago. But it's still pulling a coal cart. Up Thackett's Rise.
Oh.
Just have to go on pulling, won't he? Seeing as how we've no more room.
Well, that's it then, isn't it?
Hey, hold on. You mean to say you haven't got room for even one? Not one?
I'm sorry.
How old is he, the horse?
Well, I've had him 25 years. 28, maybe. 29. And don't worry, miss. He's as strong as an ox, old Ranger is. He wouldn't be happy pensioned off any more than anybody would.
But Thackett's Rise.
Takes it in his stride. It's a sight to see, missus, them working horses. They get the bit between the teeth, shoulders wide and rippling, flanks shining, nostrils flared, mane it wind, head tossing and proud. It's something to see, is that?
See? Ernie doesn't love that horse any more than I do.
I thought... He keeps working to save the horse, doesn't he?
That's what he says. Listen, Ernie comes from a generation where horses worked, earned their keep. If they didn't, well, they just had to, that's all. It's not the horse he's worried about, it's him as doesn't want to retire. He don't give a fig about the horse.
I'm sorry. Well, what do you want me to do? I've said I'm sorry.
No, I just don't understand you. You're up and down like a yo-yo. If you're going to be nice to me now, it's because you want something. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
It's true.
No, it isn't. Just forget it. Here we go again. What's new?
We've made a mistake, Steve. A terrible mistake.
What?
Not selling Tammany.
We've made a mistake. We?
Well, it was your idea about the oats.
Because you didn't want him sold.
And you told them we were full up.
We are!
And that man doesn't really love the horse, and it shouldn't be working. And he only keeps it going up Thackett's ride so he doesn't have to retire himself. And Steve, I know you're going to say I told you so, but we've got to have Ranger here and sell Tammany. And Steve, I've mucked everything up. Will you help? 'Cause I don't know what to do.
Dora.
I just don't want any of the horses to leave.
Dora, we have to. Just once in a while. Doesn't happen very often.
It's happening now.
Yeah. It's happening now. We'd better explain it all to the Colonel. There are cards on the table.
He's going to be furious about the oats and everything.
Yeah, I'm afraid he is. Do you want me to tell him?
The sky's fallen, the chicken said, upon my poor bald head. I'm going to see the king. Come on, back me up, Steve.
See? I told you. You'll choke yourself with them things. With a bit of luck.
Oh, charming. Thanks. By the way, Slugs, what's for supper? Stew?
Of course.
Well, that can't do me no harm then, can it? Your cooking will get me first.
Is the Colonel in?
Yeah, there's somebody with him.
Who?
He's been asking for you. He wants to see you about... Shutting up. She looks like she's going to the dentist.
Is there any coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, it's poison, mate. Slugger's own blend. Instant, deep frozen, busting with flavour. Gut-rotting poison.
You what? Stuffing a horse with oats? What sort of idiot trick is that, may I ask?
Told you it'd be fun, didn't I?
Left me standing there looking like a complete idiot. Now look, I've known Bendiger for years. He must think I've become senile or something. Once and for all, Dora, he is going to be sold. Steve, Tammany's all ready. Let Wendy have a go, will you?
Yes, Colonel. Love to.
It comes to something, doesn't it? When I have to smuggle my customers in before the staff can nobble the merchandise.
Yes, Colonel. Come on, Wendy.
Right. Now you want me to ring this fellow Doherty about the horse.
Yes, and remind him about finding a nice job for the old man.
Anything else?
No, Uncle. I'm sorry.
Nice and quiet. She'll give Tammany a good home. You needn't worry.
I wish I didn't care so much.
I'm glad you do.
Down in the meadow with the wind in the west, the lightning tree faced up to the test. Its heart went snap when it took the rap, the terrible rap of the thunderclap. Grow, grow, the lightning tree, it's never too late for you and me. Grow, grow, the lightning tree, never give in too easily. Down big tree. Dreams come true when you want them to. If you want them to, then it's up to you. Grow, grow the light big tree.